Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Come Out Things. Now, I'm going to be a bit introspective in this one, all right? Because I'm talking about things that I myself am contemplating right now. I'm not speaking about issues, but I have a number of issues I can speak about. But I'm speaking about something that has affected us and has changed the way we as Barbadians live within the past couple of years, and it has affected the entire world. I'm going to speak about COVID. I'm going to speak about COVID vaccines. Now, we saw what transpired during the COVID so-called pandemic. I say so-called because I know that certain African countries did not get themselves involved, and as a result, you heard of no COVID deaths, nothing of the sort. However, those in the Western Hemisphere who were manipulated into this whole scam, it affected our livelihoods, it affected our family lives, it affected our businesses, we had shutdowns, it affected our children's schooling, it affected so many different things and how we deal with each other. You understand? And to me, it was the biggest set of psychological warfare I've ever seen imposed on mankind. And right now, I believe, right, that we as Barbadians need to be outspoken, and those who have been affected by these vaccines need to come out and say so, and we need to file suits against the medical authorities and the leaders who would have encouraged people to come out and take a one-size-fits-all vaccine. Now, I'm going to go into some explanation here, because we know that everybody cannot eat seafood, everybody can't eat crabs, everybody can't eat lobsters, everybody cannot take penicillin. So how is it that you have a vaccine with different components in it which people obviously will have allergies to or contraindications to, and you say that everybody can take it? How is it that you could produce a vaccine within a year of some illness coming out? 1 year, when vaccines like polio and others took 10 years, and even then they were saying they were developed too quick. How is it that we've known from years that people who, for religious reasons, for moral reasons, for health reasons, have not taken vaccines, the normal vaccines, the MMRs, etc., and they have been living comfortably and healthy? Well, the people were telling us that if we don't take it, we will die or affect them. It baffles me how people who claim to be educated, right, would have come out and told us who did not take the vaccines that if we don't take it, it will affect them. But let me tell you something, right? And this is to those of us who don't publicize education. Those people who are supposedly educated were doing just what they were taught to do. Because education is just regurgitation of knowledge imparted to you. In education, you are taught to obey. You are taught to comply. You are taught to fit within a certain system and do certain things and work till you reach a certain age, then retire, achieve certain things. And that is it. That is the regime of education as we know it. So those people who did not take it, who asked questions, and who were nonconformists are the really people who are considered to be intelligent. Because all those educated people did was comply and obeyed. They didn't ask questions. And as we see it now, right, a lot of people are suffering as a result. You understand? No, what's happening here is that they're saying that people who don't have medical training should not be able to advise people that they shouldn't take vaccines. As they said just now to Miss Gonzalez, I am not a cook, but I still know if food tastes good. So I don't have to be trained in culinary arts to know if food tastes good. You understand? Are they saying? I don't have to be trained in medicine to know if something makes sense. You understand me? People right now, I'm meeting people on the road, and for some reason, people are afraid or feel, I don't know, pressured not to come out and speak about the illnesses and side effects they've had of vaccines. And I'll tell you something, Pfizer, they wanted to keep secrets to the court order that they release the secrets of the contraindications and the adverse effects of their vaccine. AstraZeneca has been pulled off. The same AstraZeneca we were using here. The Sinovac, when I read the pamphlet, you understand, it was telling us that people who were pregnant and of a certain past a certain age were not supposed to take it, even though our leaders were telling us we can take it at any age or at any time. You understand? We were bamboozled, people. We were bamboozled. And it is time that we start taking these people to court. I am very, very, very serious. So what I'm asking is that you people who believe that you are experiencing side effects, because I'm meeting nurses who are telling me that young children are getting heart attacks and suffering with strokes. I met a gentleman whom I've known for years who told me he has not been to work since early in the year because of blood clots. And he told me I should have listened to you. I know a person right now who is crippled, who is a paraplegic as a result of a vaccine. I know people who are suffering from Bar syndrome, all kinds of different diseases that are not prevalent here in Barbados because of vaccines. And listen to this, doctors are keeping quiet. Lawyers are keeping quiet. Church leaders are keeping quiet. These people need to be held accountable too, because when you know better and you're really in for justice, you need to come out and give people justice. So I'm asking you people, please, give me a call. If you are serious about getting some form of compensation and seeking redress for what transpired, call me. My WhatsApp number is 845-2557, or you can call me direct at 2820602. I will point you to somebody who is willing, I just spoke to them, who is willing to come out and fight for your rights and your right to have self-autonomy and your right to have religious autonomy and your right to make choices when it comes to your medical health and your welfare and your well-being. Okay? Please. Alright, I've gone on a little bit long with this one, but it's a very, very serious matter. And it affected all of us. People lost businesses. They even tried to lock up people as a result of this. All kinds of things happened. You know, and we never thought we would see it in our lifetime. People. Anyway, let's keep our spirits up. Let's keep our tempers down. And remember, each and every day, do something good for somebody today. Even if it's helping somebody with a bike or helping somebody cross the road or something. These little things count. Okay? Have a wonderful day. I'm Winston Clark. This is another edition of Come Out Things, and I'm out.